Yeah. All right, let's see if I can do this all in one take. That's kind of a joke because lately I do it all in one take. Viewership is down, and editing doesn't seem to matter too much. Although, hopefully, I'll put some more time and effort into these videos in the future. Right now, it's just about staying consistent and only making videos when there's something really to talk about. And today, I actually do feel like there is something to talk about. Maybe it's already old news because it happened maybe a day or two ago, and people are reacting. And it's that the SEC has cracked down on staking for Kraken, and they've disallowed it. So that's going to have most likely ramifications on a lot of things going forward, with the assumption that that's just the start for the SEC. People are probably extrapolating that this means the SEC doesn't want any U.S. retail to have access to a platform's staking rewards. And I think Gary Gensler even released a short video explaining why he felt this was bad. And he had probably some valid points in it, but at the same time, the counter argument is, this is exactly the kind of regulatory environment that is not good. Sure, regulations are necessary to provide guidance to the markets and security for big money to come in, but if you overregulate, you're just going to push things offshore. U.S. retail is still going to be involved, and then they're not going to have any of the protections that the U.S. should be giving them if a business is operating, above board within the U.S. And so, it's this double-edged sword of risk and risk mitigation, I guess. So, my thoughts are that if staking is removed from the portfolio of U.S. retail, it's going to touch basically everything that I care about right now. Obviously, Crypto.com's Visa cards are all available to us via staking. There is pretty much every platform, every exchange has a staking option. Maybe there, and I have noticed Crypto.com trying to wind that down. They recently removed some of the coins from the Earn program. Just like a few days before this was announced. I don't know if this has anything to do with that. Crypto.com does try to stay above board with regulations. If we start seeing them limit access to Earn programs with all U.S. customers, or what they're going to do with the Visa card, I don't know. There's some talk that maybe they can reclassify it, that it's not called staking, even though it's effectively staking. I think that's a little bit of a bad plan, but who knows? I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. There's even projects that I've forgotten about, like the Deeper VPN project. You stake for participation in that. There's all sorts of other. Helium doesn't have any more staking, I don't think, but there was staking in Helium. There's this doesn't necessarily mean staking is not going to be accessible to U.S. retail, because there's always DeFi, which is probably not going to be able to be regulated because it's DeFi the same way, at least, or at least it would be very hard. And Crypto.com has been trying to push people off of their centralized platform and into their DeFi platform for a long time now. Even as far as they actually removed all rewards for the Visa staking until the community was ready to string them up about it and burn them at the stake, because they felt like that was unnecessary. But maybe Crypto.com was visionary, and they knew that it wasn't going to fly for very long, and they wanted to phase people off. And they did say that, look, hey, we have a DeFi platform, try that, and you not only get better rates, but it doesn't have to happen on our platform where we custody everything. So I don't know. I I I can't say that I'm very excited for the future of what's to come with the regulations, because I think that right now the environment is going to be turbulent. I'm not, again, I'm going to reiterate what I've said pretty much every video for as long as I can remember in this bear market, is like, I don't know what's going to happen. The markets are going to go up, down, or sideways, and but I'm not necessarily a believer that we are in a recovery mode right now. I could be wrong. So this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. But I'm just still kind of on the sidelines, cautiously paying attention. And like I said recently, I had not been paying such close attention because I took a little vacation, and that all worked out fine too. So, if maybe I take a month or two off and I come back and everything's still the same, and that's another thing too, is that regulations come, but they can be pretty slow sometimes. They can be really fast, and notice can come out about one thing and affect everything in one day, but they can also take a long time sometimes. So who knows how long this might take, or I don't know. I don't want to ramble anymore. So I also, even like who's to say? It's hard to say. Like with even NFT projects, sometimes you can stake your NFT. I don't know if that's going to be affected as much, because I think a lot of times the NFT staking stuff is like DeFi. I don't know of any centralized staking that involves NFTs, but again, Crypto.com with their loaded lions, that more or less is. The NFT platform is centralized. They don't have staking. People have asked for it, and I think they've pretty much said they weren't keen on that. But yeah, we'll see. Staking, big thing, probably affects everything. That's the summary notes of what's going on. So let me know some comments, thoughts, things I'm not thinking of, opinions, videos you'd like to see in the future. As always, like, subscribe, trying to grow the channel even in a bear market, and then maybe we'll hit the ground running together in the next bull run, which hopefully comes sooner rather than later.